Now, we've all seen the news recently. It looks like Paul Pogba's falling out with Jose Mourinho, and it looks like he could be on his way out in the summer. Now, this isn't like a transfer episode. This is a football news video, something that I do, and I'm probably going to do much more now. I need to start uploading more daily, better content. I need to start doing a lot more for you lot. So any ideas you have, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to see more football news daily from me, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. I'm going to try and do a video every day on football news and whatever's fresh on the day, but it's never easy, but I'm going to try and do what I can do. Now, a few people recently have been asking me, where am I getting my hats from? Well, exclusiveoutfit.co.uk, which is in the description. Can't even get them from there because they're sold out, but yeah, I just thought I would tell you that. But yeah, they're in the description, they're sold out, so we might have to wait. But that's right, news of the day, Jose Mourinho, Paul Pogba falling out, and it looks like Paul Pogba has opened a move and opened a way up for a move to Real Madrid. Now, all the big news outlets and all the big news articles, okay, have actually talked about this. They've talked about, obviously, Paul Pogba and Mourinho having a bit of a feud, a bit of a disagreement. Now, I'm going to show you guys a few articles, okay, that are featured today, obviously. I'm obviously covering this Paul Pogba to Real Madrid situation. But yeah, Jose Mourinho set to offer Paul Pogba to Real Madrid. United's boss wants him gone, okay? They want him gone, apparently. So it says here, the French international has struggled to impress at Old Trafford in the recent weeks. Apparently, Pogba has had a public spat with Mourinho, with the United boss benching his star man earlier this month after a bust-up, and he actually wasn't in the squad on the weekend in the FA Cup. Apparently, he was ill. So that is a very strange situation. Obviously, he was benched, and then he actually didn't even make the squad because he was say ill. Now, this happens a lot in football. Obviously, players say they're injured, they're ill, clubs do whatever just to protect them a little bit, and that's usually not the situation, not the case. Now, it might be the case in this situation. He may have actually been ill. We don't know. We know that he tweeted out saying he would love to be out there, he would love to be playing with the boys or whatever, but so say the Red Devils ace, poor form has led him to being linked with a move away from United with, well, to the old, well, how do you want to put it, to Real Madrid, who were actually interested in signing him from Juventus. This is before Man United signed him. He chose United over Real Madrid. Now, Madrid are prepared to, you know, forget that and say, yeah, whatever, he might have picked them over us or whatever, but we are still interested in him and we still want him. Now, the reports last week are saying that Real Madrid are ready to mount a big £120 million bid for the former Juventus midfielder this summer. So that would still mean Man United would make actually a bit of profit on him, of course. He was most expensive player in the world at one point, but obviously if they sign him for 120 million, there's a bit of profit in there for United, but that's not the reality of what United want to achieve. They want to keep him. That's the reality of the situation. Now, a little bit more information on this story before I move on to the next story of the video. We have got, of course, Paul Pogba's situation. Apparently, the reason why he's unhappy is because of the position he's being asked to play at Manchester United, okay? Now, Mourinho slammed claims of tension between the pair as lies before FA Cup 2-0 win on the weekend. So, you know, Mourinho was saying it's complete lies. So we hope, you know, Mourinho and Pogba can put their differences aside. Apparently, Pogba's not happy with playing that left-hand midfield or whatever he's playing. He wants to play more attacking, more centre-attacking mid, apparently, which is, you know, great because when he is in that position, he's pretty dangerous. So we'll have to see. Can them two sort themselves out? Can they sort the differences out? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Now, for the next story of the day, the next football story of the day, we've got a player now who looks like, okay, it looks like he's going to be going the other direction. It's going to be part of the deal. Toni Kroos to United. He's going to be part of the Paul Pogba deal, some outlets are saying. Now, for example, Metro have actually come out and said that United target Kroos as Mourinho plots a midfield trio of Pogba, Matic and Kroos. So obviously, you know, Pogba's still in that sort of category on this article. But then if you go to the Daily Star, it also says here that, you know, United obviously want him gone. But then you got sites like Goal come out and say Man United make Kroos the top target of the summer for them. Now, Mourinho actually has come out and said he's in the market for a brand new midfielder as Michael Carrick prepares to head into retirement, which is cool. They got Scott McTominay, I believe, who's pretty decent as well. He's like a long-term replacement, 21-year-old. I don't know if he's going to get every minute of every game when obviously Carrick retires, and he's certainly not if they sign another midfielder. So Mourinho's made it pretty clear that he's interested in a brand new midfielder. Toni Kroos looks like the #1 guy, the top guy on the list. But the biggest reality is of the day, you know, is he going to be part of the Paul Pogba trade? Is he going to be part of the Paul Pogba swap? Or is he going to be a part of the midfield trio of him, Matic and Pogba, you know, providing Pogba stays? Well, obviously we'll have to wait till the summer to find that one out. Now, it's been pretty obvious for a couple of years. United have always been interested in Toni Kroos. They were interested in signing him before he actually went to Real Madrid, which is, you know, a few years ago now, to be fair. He's been there a couple of years. And that is the reality of it. That is the hot story of the day. Toni Kroos, Paul Pogba. We're going to finish it off with one more story now, just to, you know, finalise the video and make it a little bit more interesting for my daily football series. So the big question is, if Toni Kroos, you know, leaves or whatever, who are they going to sign? Who are they going to not replace him? Because, you know, it's not a like-for-like replacement. But anyway, interesting story of the day. PSG start. Okay, Neymar does not want to play against Real Madrid in the Champions League second leg because he could be going there in the future. He could be going there in the summer. That's been hot linked for the last month or two. to. So, what does it say? Well, it says here, Real Madrid are determined to make Neymar their marquee summer arrival, despite the Brazilian international only joining PSG back in August. Now, in this article, it says the French international, which he's not, he's actually Brazilian, so a bit of an issue there. Has, of course, been in stunning form all season. He's got a very good goal-scoring record. He's had loads of clips where he's just absolutely taking the mick out of all the Liga 1 defenders, to be honest. There are quite a few clips going around. But the reality is, Real Madrid want Neymar as a replacement for Cristiano Ronaldo. That is the big one. Obviously, he's not been the same this season. Probably, people would argue, yes, he's broken Champions League records and stuff, but where he's doing in the league, what Real Madrid do in the league, is simply not good enough for Real Madrid standards and probably his own standards. So they need to look at replacements. Obviously, Eden Hazard's been linked with, obviously, Real Madrid now for the last 5 years. He's come out and said he's happy at Chelsea. He wants to sign a new deal. So that one looks like it's off the cards. And then we've got Neymar, of course. Neymar was an old rival, obviously Barcelona, and obviously they're playing against Real Madrid right now. They lost 3-1 in the Champions League the other day. They've got a second leg to come, but Neymar doesn't want to play in that game. Let's cover that story a little bit more. Spanish outlet Don Balon, okay, who cover a lot of stuff, have now sensationally claimed that Neymar does not want to play against Real Madrid in the second leg of their European tie. The 26-year-old struggled in the first game at the Bernabeu on Wednesday. Now, this article, okay, they actually refused to name a specific reason why it may be because, well, basically why he doesn't want to play in the second leg. They haven't really said why. They're just sort of claiming that that's what he's thinking or saying. But the Express is sort of thinking that the way he was criticised after his ability, basically, and what he did in the first leg, that's why he may not want to play. But I don't think he's the sort of guy to let that get to him. Like, footballers don't let that get to him, do they? Surely. But Xavi, which is his former teammate, has come out and actually defended Neymar after the situation and said he's actually, well, he believes he will outperform Ronaldo at the Bernabeu. So Xavi said this. They said that Cristiano was still better than Neymar. No, it's unfair. What did Ronaldo do in the game? Scored a penalty and a knee goal. Xavi's going in, mate. He's defending his ex-teammate and he's going in on Ronaldo. And what about the dangerous situation created by Neymar and the counter-attacks that he launched, the fear that obviously went through Madrid? Wow. Okay, Xavi's come out and defended his old teammate. He's actually taking shots at Ronaldo. What did Ronaldo do in the game, okay, but score a penalty and a knee goal? Well, Xavi, you've dropped a bit of a bombshell on the boys there. So there you go, guys, the hot 3 stories of the day. I'm going to try and upload these episodes every single day for this week, covering all the biggest news of football. If you have enjoyed it, please drop a like and a thumbs up down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. And if you want to subscribe for Football Daily episodes, so obviously make sure you do down below. It's free of charge. Put on the notifications as well. That'd be absolutely, that'd be insane. So what I'm going to do now to finish and finalise the video, I'm going to go through the free transfers now and give my, thoughts on and percentages of if I think they're going to happen and if I think they're going to work out well. Because I don't really give my opinions too much at the start of the video, but I try to give them at the end of the video, basically. So the first one, Paul Pogba to Real Madrid. Now, obviously, he picked United over Real Madrid when obviously both teams went for him when he left Juventus, which is obviously, it's great for United. It shows he loves United. It shows he picked them over Real Madrid. But one thing I'm going to say, I don't think he's going to leave. I think him and Mourinho are going to sort this out. They're going to sort their differences out. I don't think he's going to leave. What I'm going to say is, if he does leave, the only club he'll ever go to, other than, well, the only club he would move to is Real Madrid. So I think there's like 25% chance that in the future he will go to Real Madrid. I don't think he will this summer because I think him and Mourinho will sort their differences out, which would be absolutely great from a fan's perspective. That is what we need to hear. Then moving into their second player, then we have the one and only Toni Kroos, a player that United actually been interested in for about 4 or 5 years. Couldn't really get my words out there, talking too quickly. So yeah, I mean, if we can get him in the trio, him, Pogba, Matic, and then we've got like Scott McTominay coming through. Obviously Mourinho's come out and said we need another midfielder. He's come out and categorically said that, so they're definitely going to sign someone in the summer United, but is it going to be Toni Kroos? Now, if Real Madrid, finish the season pretty poorly, they don't win anything, obviously finish pretty poor in the league, then I think there's a good chance that Kroos could move on and obviously go to United, someone that's been interested in him for years. Now, Mourinho's actually managed Kroos as well, I believe, obviously when Mourinho was at Real Madrid, so they know each other well. There's a good chance there. I'm going to go as far as saying it's a 50-50 chance that Kroos could join Manchester United in the summer of 2018. Hopefully I'm right. We'll have to wait and see. But then the last player, of course, in this episode is Neymar. Will Neymar join Real Madrid? Well, that's a big one, okay? If there was one club that could afford him in the world, that would be Real Madrid. And will he stay at PSG forever? Probably not. He's not going to stay in Liga 1 for his whole career, is he? I just can't see it. But I don't think he'll go after one season at PSG. I think he's going to do at least a couple of years there. He's got to, really. 1 year's not enough considering they paid like 200 million for him. So I'm going to say there's like a 10% chance he could go to Real Madrid in the summer. I could be wrong, because Real Madrid may actually be pretty serious and try and go for him. But I'm going to go as far as saying there's not really much chance, really. If you want to see more football news daily from me, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. I'm going to try and do a video every day on football news. Also, if you could take a moment to check out my second channel, the link will be in the description down below. I'm doing Fortnite videos over there. Well, actually, I'm doing a lot of Fortnite streams over there. I think I'm actually going to do Fortnite videos on my main channel with other YouTubers like Andy, AJ, Free, Capgun Tom, stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, check out the second channel down below for streams. And obviously, make sure you are subbed, like the previous clip said, to this channel for Fortnite videos. Not sure which way I'm going to do it, but Fortnite, I'm getting pretty decent, so it's going to come, But anyway, guys, have a good day, take it easy, make sure you subscribe, peace.